he loved her for reasons of what she could do for him. Their relationship didn't make sense to me, and his reasonings didn't make sense.
You're not talking about that when she was coming to me and I explained that I really need child.
I like that. I like that. I like what Jamal had to say there. He loved her for the things that she could do for him. It makes a lot of sense. It makes a whole lot of sense. But I tell you what though, before we continue, I want to show you another little bit of the clip that is going to summarize exactly what I'm going to say.
I think his intentions with my mom were like selfish and narcissistic, because it's like you put her in a position where obviously you knew she was already head over heels for you before you were in a relationship, calling her potential and all that bull. So it's like you.
And then that is the pinnacle. That is the pinnacle. It's just crazy though, because, you know, I wish Jamal had said these things when the show was airing. But I can understand to a certain degree that in his eyes, maybe he was like, well, I'm in Nigeria. I've met this man for the first time. I don't want to have my guard up completely. And I want to try and at least give him the benefit of the doubt. And I guess with the gesture of the PS5, which I still believe probably the same PS5 that Kimberly gave Usman, but that is here or there. The matter of fact is though, there is a chance where he just thought, I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. But when he was in Nigeria, he witnessed Usman's behavior towards his mother firsthand. You know, with the meetings at the dinner tables, with the meeting the family, Usman's family, meeting the child that they were supposedly meant to adopt that Usman had not even told his family about. So he saw it firsthand what Usman is like. So what I would have liked in that moment would have been for Jamal to speak up then, you know, rather than wait for now for the tell. But hey, listen, man, at the end of the day, you know what they say in life, right? It's better late than never. But the only thing is that we're in a position now where Kimberly is still in this mindset where she still wants him. Why do I say that? Well, let me show you.
Anything, because every time I say anything, y'all just sit up there and talk about how much I'm defending him. You're damn right I'm going to defend him. You love him. And you know why? Because y'all are laying in bed with me and him at 5, 6 in the morning.
You know, the way she finished that line, I mean, first and foremost, she talks about, you know, whenever I speak of your thing, I'm defending him. The fact that she knows that she's going to defend him, or at least she knows that she's going to sound like it, tells us that she obviously still wants to be with him, right? Which is absolute just foolery. But the way she ends it as well, you know, it's interesting. She talks about being in bed, laying in bed together. I mean, like, I'm sorry, but didn't you make it abundantly clear on the last episode, pretty much of the episode where she did break up with him, or when they did go their separate ways, that he hadn't even been sleeping with you. He hadn't even been touching you. He had been body shaming you. So I don't know why her spending time with him in bed is actually relevant. It's really not relevant, because you've been in bed with a man who doesn't want to touch you. You've been in bed with a man that literally told you to get a tummy tuck. You was in bed with a man that literally took fun out of the way you walk. You was in bed with a man that said that you are lucky to be with him because he sees himself above you. So to be honest with you, with Kimberly, love is love. I completely get it. But there's a fine line between toxic love and real love, right? And then there's so many other loves that we can talk about too that are bad, and so many others that are good as well. But the matter of fact is though, if anything, the relationship that she has with Usman is I'm going to call it a selfish love, or should I call it a scammer love? The reason why I say selfish love is because Jamal said it right then and there. And we saw ourselves. Usman is very narcissistic. Throughout the whole relationship, everything had to be his way, never Kimberly's way. If Kimberly spoke up and said anything, he was quick to say that, oh, I don't know why she thinks that she does more than me when I do more than her because, I'm the one who's putting my career in the line, or whatever crap he said. When in reality, it's her doing more than him, because he's asking her for kids. Then he's asking her first he asked her for a kid, which obviously he knew he couldn't give her. Actually, no, first he asked her for him to have a second wife. She agreed. That didn't happen. And then he's like, oh no, why don't we adopt? Like, he's asked so much of her. But either way, he always finds a way to flip it around. So therefore, he's the victim, or he's the one that is the considerate one, and she's the one that is inconsiderate. So what kind of love would I call this? The narcissistic love? The scammer love? Selfish love? I don't know what type of love you can call this. But I can tell you this now 100%, it's not the best type of love. It is not the right type of love. And it is not the love that anyone should inspire to deserve. I said this before when it came to Ed and Liz. Liz is in a situation where she has seen her life be documented and she'd know to walk away from this man, Ed. I said the same thing in this conversation right here. She has seen her life being documented. Her son has seen it being documented, and her son has spoke up per each season. But she continues to ignore the one person that she has left in this world, that is family, right? RIP to her mother. And she keeps ignoring that one person that she says is her ride or die. That one person that she loves more than anybody else. Which is just complete muggins. I feel sorry for Jamal personally, because honestly, he's he's someone that loves his mum, and he's always gonna speak his piece. But the sad part about it, he's always gonna be ignored. And that's why I feel sorry for him personally. But the matter of fact is, ladies and gentlemen, moral of the story, summarize the video. Looking forward to see obviously how this plays out on Sunday. Okay, of course, when I do the full reaction and whatnot. But for now, in terms of this little segment here, Kimberly needs to wake up and realize that your son is telling you that this man never actually loved you for you. This man loved you, or if he did love you, I mean, I don't know why I use the word love, but if this man didn't even love you, to be honest with you, this man was legit with you because of what you had to offer him. And that was anything that he asked for. And anytime you spoke up, he put you down. And now you're in a position where you had to walk away, but yet you're still wanting to have him back again. A woman of her age should not want to settle for someone who calls her potential. But for me personally, the body shaming was where the line was crossed for me personally, amongst other moments. But don't get me wrong, don't get it twisted though. I'm not going to sit and pretend as if Kimberly hasn't been wilding out throughout the season, getting up, throwing things. 2 seasons. I ain't forgetting none of that stuff. Hell no. I ain't blind. But that's even more proof that these two shouldn't be together, because the fact that she gets to put moments where she gets up and she has to throw things, right, tells you how much he gets underneath her skin. Tells you how much he is bad for Kimberly. If a man or woman makes someone want to get up and do stupid things, you shouldn't be around that person, point blank period. And that's why I say this love is not good love, if there is any love. Well, you guys let me know exactly what you're thinking down below in the comment section. I've definitely gone a bit off, to be fair with you. I won't lie to you. I started thinking of new things as things popped up. And I don't apologize because, of course, it was all gems, if you dig what I'm saying. Yeah. But anyway, we are on the road to 100K subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. So please make sure you do hit that subscribe button. Help us get to 100K before the end of 2023. And also at the same time, please make sure you smash that like button. Subscribe, of course. Notification bells on. Yeah. Anyway, we're done. We're out. Peace.